Imagine looking out your bedroom window and seeing your car or truck on fire in your driveway. Now imagine how you'd feel finding out your vehicle was on a recall list for a potential fire hazard and you didn't even know about it.
That's what a New Jersey family says happened to them. Investigative reporter Jeff Cole has been looking into the case and has a Fox Undercover report.
A federal highway safety group is urging millions of owners of recalled Ford vehicles to get them to a dealership quickly to avoid the potential of engine fires. It's a frightening problem a South Jersey couple knows all too well.
I think about it every day.
Kimberly Ruba says she will never forget the night of February 19th, the night she and her family woke up to find their Ford pickup on fire in the driveway of their Egg Harbor Township home.
By the time we got from the bedroom to the door, it was fully in flames. It was completely in flames.
They said another 10 minutes it would have hit the gas tank.
Kimberly says the 1997 Ford F-150 had been parked for hours, and she had no idea what could have started the fire. A firefighter, however, had a hunch.
He tells us that there was a recall on the vehicle for a wire that would stay hot and could actually ignite the vehicle.
The fireman may be right. Kimberly's truck was one of nearly 10 million Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury vehicles recalled to correct a potential problem with a cruise control switch. A defect that could cause the switch to overheat even after the vehicle has been turned off.
And the fluid goes through the switch into the harness, causing the system to overheat. And due to the proximity of the exhaust system as well, a tremendous amount of heat is generated, causing the system to overheat. And therefore, that's where the fires are being generated from.
It hit the car seat where little Michael would have been sitting.
Kimberly and her husband Michael say the recall was news to them. Michael bought the truck from a South Jersey Ford dealer in March 2006. Michael says the dealer, who has gone out of business, never told him about the cruise control danger.
Did you have any idea there was a recall on that vehicle?
We had none. We've never received any notice for a recall. We've never received anything.
It turns out there may be a lot of consumers out there unaware of the recall. Just last week, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration issued a warning to more than 4.5 million Ford owners, urging them to get that switch disconnected. Apparently, only about half of the vehicles have actually been serviced. But that warning comes too late for the Rubas and another family just down the road.
When I looked out the window, the first thing I saw was smoke, and I saw flames underneath, and I could not believe it.
Roseanne Critchley lives in Northfield, New Jersey, just a few miles from Kim and Michael. Incredibly, just one day before the Rubas truck fire, her Ford pickup burst into smoke and flames while parked in her driveway.
I was afraid these trees were going to go up. It was unbelievable.
Critchley says her insurance company told her they suspect the faulty switch caused the fire. They have invited Ford to inspect the truck, and just like the Rubas, Roseanne says she was in the dark.
I knew nothing about this, or we would have investigated that before this happened.
The notice that is given to consumers may have failed to notify all the people in that class.
Craig Kimmel is an attorney and consumer advocate. He says when a serious problem warrants a recall, manufacturers should do more to get the word out.
Every vehicle identification number, every person who holds that vehicle should be traced and tracked down and dealt with so that we know definitively, okay, did this truck get in an accident, it's now sitting in a junkyard so it's not an issue, or is this vehicle on the road and somebody's life is in danger? There needs to be a heightened approach to it than what's being done.
I could have lost my husband and my child in a fire that should never have happened to begin with.
Kim and Michael say they are going to fight to get their truck replaced. They want Ford to accept responsibility.
We need Ford to step up and say that this is their problem and they'll fix it. They'll take care of it.
Ford says it sent 2 recall notices to the Rubas, but they say they never received them. In a letter to Michael Ruba, Ford wrote that while it regrets any inconveniences, we are unable to offer assistance beyond the warranty. A spokesperson told us that there are many reasons for fires, and he couldn't comment on the Rubas case until the investigation is complete. He says Ford supports what the federal government is doing because it complements Ford's numerous communications to customers that have gone beyond the legal requirements. Jeff Cole, Fox 29 Undercover.
Do you have a tip for Jeff? Call our undercover team. The number is right on your screen, 215-982-5568.